Assalamu alaikum dear students. Today we are talking about MDCAT test 2025 biology MCQs part 6th. Dear students, if you need MCQs for MDCAT test preparation, let me know in the comment section. Dear viewers, अभी तक अगर आपने मेरा YouTube चैनल को सब्सक्राइब नहीं किया तो जल्दी से सब्सक्राइब कर लें, लाइक और शेयर ज़रूर कर लें। शुक्रिया। DNA directed RNA polymerase is option A replicase, B transcriptase, C reverse transcriptase, and option D polymerase 3. So the correct option is B transcriptase. DNA directed RNA polymerase is the enzyme responsible for transcription, which synthesizes RNA from a DNA template. So it is most commonly referred to the transcriptase. Dear students, subscribe now and press the bell icon. Never miss an update from a technologist. RNA synthesis requires option A RNA primer, B RNA template, C DNA template, and option D DNA primer. So the correct option is C DNA template. RNA synthesis transcription requires a DNA template to guide the synthesis of RNA strain. So this is very important MCQs. Genes are option A RNA, B DNA, C lipoproteins, and option D chromoproteins. So the correct option is B DNA. The genes are functional unit of heredity and are composed of DNA, although some viruses have RNA genes. Codons are option A DNA, B mRNA, C tRNA, and option D rRNA. So the correct option is B mRNA. Codons are triplets of nucleotides in mRNA that specify amino acids during protein synthesis. Dear students, this is very important MCQs. The genetic code operates via option A the protein moiety of DNA, B the base sequences of DNA, C the nucleotide sequence of mRNA, and option D the base sequence of tRNA. So the correct option is C the nucleotide sequence of mRNA. Explanation is the genetic code is read from the nucleotide sequence of mRNA during translation to determine the amino acid sequence of proteins. Genetic information in human beings is stored in option A DNA, B RNA, C both A and B, and option D none of these. So the correct option is A DNA. Explanation is in humans genetic information is stored in DNA. RNA acts as messenger but is not the primary site of storage. Dear students, this is very important MCQs. If the amino group and a carboxylic group of amino acids are attached to the same carbon atom, the amino acid is called option A alpha, B beta, C gamma, and option D epsilon. So the correct option is A alpha. Explanation is in alpha amino acids both the amino group and the carboxyl group are attached to the same carbon atom. If a nucleic acid contains more than 8,000 nucleotides, it is most likely to be option A RNA, B DNA, C both A and B, and option D none of these. So the correct option is B DNA. DNA molecules are typically much larger, often million of nucleotides, compared to the RNA, which is usually shorter. For example, tRNA has both 75 to 90 nucleotides, while mRNA varies but is generally less than DNA. Which of the following gives a positive Mendenhall test? Option A, reducing sugar. B, triglyceride. C, alpha amino acids. And option D, phospholipids. So the correct option is C, alpha amino acids. The Mendenhall test is positive for amino acids, which produce a purple color when heated with Mendenhall. Dear students, this is very important MCQs. A gene is a dash. Option A, a single protein molecule. B, a group of chromosomes. C, an instructions for making a protein molecule. And option D, a bit of DNA molecule. So the correct option is D, a bit of a DNA molecule. Explanation is, a gene is a segment of DNA that codes for the functional product, for example, a protein or RNA molecule. And DNA genetic information is in option A, purine bases. B, pyrimidine bases. C, purine and pyrimidine bases. And option D, sugar. So the correct option is C, purine and pyrimidine bases. Explanation is, the genetic information is stored in the sequence of purine, adenine, guanine, and the pyrimidine is cytosine, thymine bases. Dear students, this is very important MCQs. The mitochondrial DNA is option A, like the nuclear DNA in structure. B, single-stranded linear. Option C, double-stranded circular. And option D, single-stranded circular. So the correct option is C, double-stranded circular. In human, mitochondrial DNA is double-stranded and circular DNA. Which of the following are nucleoproteins? Option A, protamine. B, histone. C, deoxy and ribonucleoproteins. And option D, all of these. So the correct option is D, all of these. The nucleoproteins are proteins associated with nucleic acid. For example, protamine, histones, and deoxyribonucleoproteins. Dear students, if you like this video, please सब्सक्राइब माय यूट्यूब चैनल। अगर आपको ये वीडियो पसंद है, बराए मेहरबानी मेरे यूट्यूब चैनल को सब्सक्राइब, लाइक और शेयर ज़रूर कर लें। शुक्रिया। The total RNA in a cell constitutes option A 1 to 10%, B 10 to 20%, C 30 to 50%, and option D 50 to 80%. So the correct option is B, 10 to 20%. Explanation is, tRNA makes up about 10 to 20% of total cellular RNA. rRNA is the most abundant, 80 to 90%, and mRNA is about 5 to 10%. Unit of genetic information. Option A, DNA. B, RNA. C, cistron. And option D, none of these. So the correct option is C, cistron. The cistron is the unit of genetic information equivalent to a gene. Thank you for watching my videos.